commitment to fight corruption has been unwavering. From public perception surveys to MCC scorecards, the progress Sierra Leone has made under your leadership has been phenomenal. Since his appointment, Your Excellency Francis Ben Kaifala has been translating Your Excellency's vision into tangible outcomes. That work will continue with the renewal of his mandate. Today, Your Excellency, the Commission is here to present to Your Excellency its annual report and dispose of other important matters. May I now therefore invite the Deputy Commissioner to make a statement. Thank you.
We are here today to make significant presentation to you, the President, in sync with our mandate, but more particularly to also comply with Section 19(1) of the Anti-Corruption Act 2008, as amended in 2019, which provides that the Commission shall submit to the President a report of its activities. Today's event in the presentation of 10 billion old loans, Cheque, and the Commission's 2022 annual report is a clear manifestation of that effective leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby welcome you to this event today. Thank you.
I now have the pleasure of inviting the Commissioner, Francis Ben Kaifala.
Your Excellency, President Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Maada Bio. Today is one of those days prescribed by law where we are to come and present to His Excellency a report of our campaign on corruption, particularly in the year preceding 2022. As the Deputy Commissioner has already said, a lot was done amidst the challenges. This campaign was done in the year leading to election. And we all know that the year leading to election is the anti-graft champions or the anti-corruption fighters' nightmare. Because a lot is happening within the political arena and you have to juggle without having to be called out for making wrong steps or wrong moves on either side. But thankfully, we did this and everything remained as constant. And as the Deputy Commissioner has said, a lot of progress was made. But I've always said, and I will repeat again, we at the Commission are merely doing what is within the vision of His Excellency the President. I recall we went to Seychelles, Mr. Kwevaya Amara was there, and when we presented on what we are doing in Sierra Leone, the progress, the support we are getting from the government, the way we do our work, and when it reached question time, the other anti-graft leaders from the Commonwealth, all of them were asking, wait, tell us, is your president also the anti-corruption commissioner? Because the way you are speaking is like the political will, which we are always complaining about, is so much in your country that you can just do what has to be done. And we said, yes. Our president made it a duty to support the fight against corruption. And the country knows this, the political actors know this, and his unflinching support is the reason why we are doing all of this. And they were very impressed at the Commonwealth. And therefore, Your Excellency, again, before I present you this annual report, I congratulate you on your reappointment. We at the ACC are not surprised because the credentials are there. The data do not lie. The support that you have been the president who has given unflinching political will in the fight against corruption. And that is why Sierra Leone is making progress. Thank you very much, sir. On that note, within the framework of Section 19 of the Anti-Corruption Act of Sierra Leone, which mandates that we should every year present a report of our campaign to the President on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. I now seek your permission to approach you, sir, and present you the Anti-Corruption Commission of Sierra Leone's Annual Report 2022. Fight against corruption has to have tangible results. Things that people can see so that the action, the things we do, are not just in abstraction. It is easy for them to think that it's just to go after people and imprison them. But one thing you have allowed us to do very effectively in these 5 years and now going to 6 years is for us to go after the assets, recover it from the corrupt, and present it to the state through you, and then you can make a pronouncement as to what it should be used for. It can be used to create social services. Corruption kills, but you use it to bring life. The first one we presented You made a pledge that it will be used to build an advanced diagnostic center. The second and third ones we presented, you had said it will be used to provide the student loan scheme, which needed seed money to start paying loans to students so that they can study abroad. This one, we leave it again to you, Your Excellency, to make a pronouncement on. Is a check of 10 billion euros as part of our recoveries at the Anti-Corruption Commission of cash. This is merely the cash. It does not include other assets that we recover, which sometimes we give back to the institution, and it does not include any other thing that we give to the institutions ourselves. This is cash that should go to the Consolidated Revenue Fund as money recovered from the corrupt or from corrupt practices. I therefore again seek your permission, Your Excellency, to approach you and present you this check on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. I thank you very much.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the chairman and staff of the Anti-Corruption Commission, again, congratulations. And I want to say I'm proud of this institution. Just before we took over, Sierra Leone was known as one of the most corrupt countries in the world. Unchecked corruption. That means it was with impunity. People who were corrupt were celebrated. Today, that narrative has changed. It took you and the powers that we gave you, and also the freedom that we gave you to do that. I'm proud that it is a number of Sierra Leoneans who have achieved, which tells us we have solutions to our own problems. This is one of the most difficult things you can tackle in any institution around the world. You have realized that you need to make your own contribution. You have realized that we need to redeem our own reputation as a country. I want to go around the world and be remembered fondly for the effort that we've made. Not that we've killed corruption, not that we've stopped it. It is almost a part of human endeavor. This is why I must say that you've made us proud as a nation. I've been around the world and I know the accolades that we've had. The perception indices apart, the MCC corruption scorecard apart, I think we can see visible signs that it is not business as usual. So I want to say a big thank you to all of you. And I normally look forward to this statutory requirement of yours to come and report, because it tells us that the fight, as I've always said, is a fight that we must win. It's a tough fight. Corruption fights back. And today, I just want to remind you and to toughen your spine as an institution to continue. We must intensify that in the second term. New measures, let's go after government's money, the people's money. The check we pray on before we plow into any other money, we'll put anywhere because it's corruption recovery. I will get some people to pray on this one also. But we make sure it goes to serve the people. We have schools, we have hospitals, we have a lot of needs. And why I normally say that corruption is a threat to national security. As we've seen around the world, things are tough. So we should use the little that we have to solve some of the most urgent needs that we have in society. Things are tough with people. Our people don't have it. The prices are increasing. Of course, we take the brunt. Fuel prices have gone up. I'm not producing fear here. Even Nigeria that produces fear have taken up the subsidy on fear. What can I do? Where can I get that money to subsidize fear? And who bears the brunt? It is the ordinary people. So the little we can do to soften the impact of the global shocks that have come consistently for the past 5 years, we have to do. You know, when we took the free quality education, it serves several purposes. We are saving our parents billions of loans. They don't have to pay that today. That is savings right there. Redistribution of wealth. Government is paying for them. Besides the benefit of education, which you all know and enjoy today, which you want to share, they have started benefiting from the fact that they don't have to pay for every child that goes to school. You don't have to buy core textbooks. The teachers have their own reading and learning materials. You don't have to pay for all the transition exams. These are all our own efforts to soften the effect of what is happening around the world. So, as I congratulate you, I want to challenge you that this is my second term and final term, and I want to make sure that that legacy of yours and ours as a generation of leaders who made a difference, who took the turn and said, no, this is our biggest threat to national security and development, we should fight it. We will be in the annals of the history of this country as a group of Sierra Leoneans who made that decision. Thank you for the cohesion that I see in the commission. I've not had complaints, I must say. You may have your little things there. That is normal for human beings. But I think on the whole, you've done a great job. And I want to say I'm very proud of what you've done so far. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your very profound words.
Some people know we better than that too. Anytime where you go come right back. Oh.